Guys, MrPantaloons here with Omnia. We should be live on Twitch. Hello, how's it going everyone? So the other day I had someone make a suggestion on my YouTube channel, Red Rain. He asked me if I could do a video on the summon weapons, and this is what we're gonna do right now. So there we go. Shout out to Red Rain for the suggestion, and let's take a look at these summon weapons. So first of all, we've had I believe it's 6 summon weapons in global right now, and we're about to get the 7th one. That's gonna be Squall's Soul Blade, I believe. But in total, in JP, there have been a number of 10 summon weapons, and those summon weapons are for the following characters. We got Cloud, Rem, Yuna, Laguna, Barts, Hope, Squall, Zidane, Vaughn, and finally Edgar. So let's take a look at some of these weapons and see how good they really are. So first off, we got Crimson Edge, Cloud's summon weapon right here. So this one removes 1 buff from the target when a command ability deals a critical hit. So you get a little bit of a dispel effect there for Cloud. Now it is 20 CP and it is very niche. So if you plan on using Cloud a lot, you might be able to use this passive here and there for the 20 CP for the extra dispel, but all in all it's not that useful, right? Now myself, I do plan to use Cloud quite a lot, and this weapon, since it came first, there actually weren't that many good banners. There were good banners, but there were no 35 CP weapons, so I decided to pull for this weapon because there was no banners for me to pull. Basically they were all 15 CP and I was saving for the 35, but I was using Cloud, so I thought, why not grab myself 1 copy of the Crimson Edge, and then in the future, once I get a lot of power stones, I will be able to get this passive, and who knows, maybe I will use it sometimes. So all in all, it's not that great, right? It's not that great of a weapon, but if you like Cloud like I do and you are able to grab 1 copy, then you might use it sometime in the future, who knows. So there we go, that is Cloud's Crimson Edge. Now next up we got Rem's Kerula Dagger. So with this one, Rem's Brave Attack becomes Ice Elemental Magic Brave Attack. So this one is also fairly niche. It is also very expensive, 20 CP just for that Ice Elemental on her Magic Brave Attack. So this is pretty much only good when you have a boss with ice weakness, right? So in any other cases, this is not gonna be that useful for you, right? So I would say this one is probably worse than the Crimson Edge from Cloud, because with Cloud you're gonna have a lot of targets with buffs, right? So you're probably gonna be able to use that passive a lot more than you'll be able to use Rem's ice magic damage here. But if you do like a Rem and she's one of your favorite, you could try and grab 1 of her copies of Kerula Dagger, and yeah, just to complete her passives line there. And you never know, maybe this Ice Elemental will come in handy sometimes. But 20 CP, very costly, so probably one of the worst summon weapons. The next up we got Amber Rod for Yuna, and this is pretty much similar to the Kerula Dagger of Rem. So it turns her Brave Attack to a Thunder Elemental Brave Attack, but it also grants her a low probability of gaining small speed up for 3 turns. So a little bit better than Rem's Kerula Dagger. Now I actually got the Amber Rod as well. I pulled it off of a half-off banner, so I'm pretty hyped for that. Like my Yuna, I got her Amber Rod. Who knows? Maybe she will make use of it sometimes. That small speed up not too bad. Thunder Elemental Brave Attack, who knows? Again, probably not a very useful weapon though. So both Amber Rod, Karula Dagger, and not particularly good passives there. Now next up we got Laguna's Hellblow Gun. Now this is where it comes interesting, right? Because we got Blessing of the Ocean, slightly raise party members' initial bravery and speed when Laguna's HP is over 50%. So that is good, right? Because it's gonna be active right away. And we're talking about a plus 20% party initial bravery as well as the small speed. So this one is actually really good, right? So Laguna is gonna be able to make use of this one. So those are some nice stats for your party. It definitely helps out if you can grab this one for Laguna. 20 CP cost, but you get pretty nice boost there. So if you're planning to play Laguna, may as well invest into the Hellblow Gun. You may make use of this passive right here. The next up we got Barts with the Noir Caliber. So Noir Caliber, after you master an ability, your party gains attack plus 10% as well as a small speed up, which again, those are pretty good buffs, right? So Barts with the Noir Caliber, if you're playing Barts a lot, might as well try to pick up his Noir Caliber and you're gonna be getting some really nice passives right there. Now in my opinion, it is a bit too early for some of these summon weapons, but I think with the upcoming Soul Blade, that might be an interesting one. I do make a video every time we get these weapons and give my thoughts. So far, some of these weapons I feel they've been a little bit too early because I would rather concentrate on getting 35 CPs and MLBing those rather than try and chase these Noir Calibers and Hellblow guns, right? They're nice, but at the end of the day they're the 15 CP and we don't even have Laguna's 35, right? So I'd rather get Laguna's 35. With Barts, I guess you do have his 35 already, so maybe for Barts it would have been a better deal. You still had to get his 35 and invest into that though, so I don't know if you would also invest into this after that. So I'd rather save and maybe pick it up later when we get better banners, because the banners for the summon weapons, they have been all 15 CPs basically, and sometime later we're gonna get a better deals, hopefully half off banners or banners with multiple summon weapons, so you can pick additional ones as well, or summon weapons alongside 35 CP weapons, so those would be much better in terms of value. And next up we had Hope as well with his Isle Blank. You have slight raise max bravery up and attack while buffed. So this one is 20% max bravery up and 10% attack while you are buffed. This is only for Hope though, which means that you will get the benefit from the attack that increases your brave battery, right, from your shell and protect. So your party will still benefit, but I feel like I would have liked to have those on the entire party itself, right? So I'm not too sure about this one. I don't like it as much as Laguna or Barts, because those two give them to the entire party. The buffs they get spread out to the entire party, right? But these buffs here are not too bad. Max bravery up 20%, attack 10% while buffed, and he's basically gonna be buffed all the time, right? So those are really nice buffs. So I think it is worth it if you like using Hope a lot. So there you go. You can try and pick it later on. I did make a video on the banner with Isle Blanc, and yeah, if you like Hope and you can afford it, you can try and get one copy of it, and I don't really need to go too hard on it right now. You're gonna get multiple chances to get in later on, and I don't think he really needs it right now. He will do good without it as well. Then next up we got Schwarz Soul Blade. So this is gonna be coming in global fairly soon. So this one, what do we have? Slightly raised initial bravery and max bravery when HP is over 80%. So that would be initial bravery and max bravery plus 20% while HP is over 80%. So this one, for someone like Squall who really loves hitting that max bravery cap, this is actually a really good one, right? So Soul Blade will definitely help Squall, and yeah, we're gonna see what kind of banner we get. So a lot of people play Squall, a lot of players already have him MLB'd and everything, so this might be a good opportunity for them to pick up this Soul Blade once it comes. Now personally, I think you're probably gonna be able to wait more on it to get it on a half-off banner, or again just a higher value banner going forward, but we'll see what the banner provides and we'll talk about it once it arrives. So that is Squall Soul Blade, definitely very nice for him. Next up we got Zidane's Vert Slasher. So this one is again a raise all party members max bravery and attack for 3 turns after inflicting a debuff. Okay, so 3 turns, that's a bit, I would have liked to have more turns, but 3 turns is also pretty decent. Now the buff itself is a party max bravery and attack plus 10%. So 10% max bravery and 10% attack for 3 turns after inflicting a debuff. So it's a little bit, you know, you gotta inflict that debuff, so it's a little bit harder to gain compared to say Lagunas or Barts, but you definitely cannot go wrong with this one either if you're playing Zidane a lot. So you're probably gonna want to get this one for your Zidane as well. You do get it for the entire party, max bravery, attack, those are really nice buffs to have. 3 turns, not too bad, and all you have to do is inflict the debuff. So there you go. One's Zidane's summon weapon, pretty good. Next up we got Van's summon weapon, and this one, oh boy, this one I'm actually pretty excited about. So Reeler's Edge, you get slight increase max bravery and attack for 5 turns after breaking an enemy. So it's not 3 turns like Zidane, it's 5 turns, but it's only for Van. So Zidane is 3 turns for the entire party. This one is 5 turns, but only for himself, which means this is probably gonna be good in say co-op, because you're gonna bring your Van, get this buff right here and just dominate, right? So you get self max bravery plus 20% and attack plus 20% as well for 5 turns after breaking an enemy, and you get that for 5 turns. So I really like this one. Definitely gonna try to get it for my Van. Yeah, he will do really well with this summon weapon. So definitely, if you're playing Van, you should try and get his summon weapon as well. And finally, the last summon weapon, that would be Edgar's Schwarz Lance. So this one says the following: slight raise all party members max bravery and attack when an enemy is debuffed. So you get party max bravery plus 10% and attack plus 10% while enemy is debuffed. So this is pretty good as well. 10% max bravery, 10% attack, nice buffs on that one. So can't really go wrong with this one either. If you're playing Edgar a lot, then might as well try to get this weapon. You can't go wrong with it, right? Max bravery, attack, it speaks for itself. It is good. Might as well get it if you're playing Edgar. So that is it for all the summon weapons. We're gonna talk about them plenty more times once we get their respective banners, so don't worry about it. But right now we've had the showcase there real quick of all the summon banners, or of all the summon weapons I should say, that have been out in global, and the ones that will come up next. So next one is going to be Schwarz Soul Blade, which is something to look forward to, because this one might be really interesting, but it depends, right? There are multiple factors at hand, because if it's gonna be on a banner with 15 CP weapons, it might be a little too much of an investment, because you might wanna invest in some other 35 CP weapons instead of the 15 CP for Squall. But we'll see. If Squall is one of your main characters, you may want to try and pick it up. But anyway guys, let me know what you think. This is it for this video. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one and take care.